Nicola Schaefer. I'm representing LFC E.L.I.T.E S as the Managing Director. LFC E.L.I.T.E S is a strategic partnership between London School of Business and Finance and Liverpool Football Club. Well, Matt, the first thing there is that there isn't really any great competition in this sense that we are very unique. There is other management training available on the market, of course, but not many have this kind of special ingredient. I like my brew quite strong, plenty of milk also, and 1 sugar. The signing for LFC E.L.I.T.E S, this was a long journey to get to that point, and it happened in Boston, in Fenway, which was a really inspirational moment and environment, and very rewarding. The Language Gallery, which is associated to our group of companies, and Phil-Potts, because it's just delicious, the best place for salads and sandwiches, and Peacock Stevens & Co, which is a chartered surveying company in Chester. They are a small business, but they are fantastic. The professional approach and the eclectic knowledge between all of the partners in there is really impressive. That's a really difficult question because it's you know, people from a global point of view or local point of view. There are so many people doing fantastic work, charitable. Very hard for me to answer that one, but I would say generally who I deal with or come across in business, Emma Richardson, who is the sales manager at Hilton in Liverpool, she's just an absolute delight. She's always full of energy and a fresh approach to every conversation you have, and enthusiastic, and somebody who's just a genuine pleasure to work with in business. And somebody else who I actually always from a distance thought was very inspirational and had the pleasure of meeting a couple of months ago is Rodolfo Borrell, who obviously is at Liverpool Football Club Academy. For any fans of Liverpool, I'm sure they'll be aware of Rodolfo, and he just has a way of kind of capturing people, I believe, in when he speaks, so that for me is somebody who's very inspirational. Perhaps more the company, but the individual himself is Chris Hayes, who I deal with at the Liverpool in London office, which is the Vision, Liverpool Vision. They work to develop small and medium businesses in Liverpool, but by bringing business from London into Liverpool, so that can be helping small and medium businesses grow or set up, expand, and so on. So they're a fantastic organisation, and Chris is very passionate about what he does, so I think he is very influential. Definitely one of would be my assistant Elizabeth. She has to put up with me, so that's a task sometimes, but she's just a delight. She's born and bred in Manchester. There's no getting away from that with her lovely local accent, and she knows everything about Manchester, and she's just a really pleasant person, and is always willing to help and very patient. Somebody else who would be Mike Yates, who is at Liverpool Football Club's Academy, International Academy. Again, he's been at Liverpool Football Club since he was a child, and he's developed and grown with the club, and he believes in the club so much. It's running right through him in everything he does and everything he says, and he's always willing to help and very passionate. He never runs out of the passion and enthusiasm he has for the brand. Determination, belief, and adaptability. Adaptability doesn't necessarily mean wavering off track when you're being focused, not to misunderstand that, because I think it's actually very important to see the end and to stay firm to that, even though at times you will be pulled away and things will step in the way. Adaptability is more about when the path changes and you need to move with that, then because the business has changed, the environment for that has changed, the goals have changed, you need to now be able to do that and do that well. I would say that has to be, there are two really different environments for me. One is the Pima Bar in Hilton, which is lovely for just a cocktail and just sitting and chatting, and really nice environment for that. And then there would be Alma de Cuba, which is just fantastic. It's a converted church in Liverpool, and it's they have Latin dancers, and they have a great restaurant as well. So yeah, really love it in there. I would say the China Britain Business Council, they offer some fantastic networking events, and that's a great group to get into as a business if you are looking to network and expand your opportunities. And it would be Vision also. Vision, I've mentioned before, they offer networking opportunities in Liverpool and in London and elsewhere. They have a China office as well, so that's great for a business of any size to get involved with.
Hi, I'm Matt Aguilera from Huddled. I'm the one usually behind the camera, but if you want to be the first to get Huddled interviews, just click the subscribe button now. Or if you want to come and see me, which I know isn't much of a prize, and get a Huddled interview, just email matt.aguilera@onlineventuresgroup.co.uk.